Hello, everyone. This is Recie Myers coming to you live from Recie's Domain, and I'm Recie.
I'm Roland.
Roland and I, we come and share a tip or two, or just share some information that we have learned as we're reading the book Cash Flow Quadrant. It's written by the same author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we have been reading a section that's talking about differences, small differences and large differences between the quadrants. Now, as we know, if you're out there, before I go any further, jump on and tell us where you're coming from, because we love to talk with people. And if you're catching the replay, be sure to share this out so that others can benefit from it. So as I was saying, Robert Kiyosaki, he was telling us that being in a household with his biological, educated, highly educated, poor dad allowed him to see how, should I say poor people, or how people on the left, in the left quadrant live. But then again, because his biological dad, his poor dad, was so busy with work and having to be away from the home that he spent a lot of time away from the family. And he saw how he worked hard, working hard, but you're not really making gains. Whereas spending a lot of time with his best friend Mike and his dad, he saw how Rich Dad was able to spend more time. The more successful Rich Dad became, the more time he was allowed to spend with the people who he loved. If I can do this over, because there's some way that you can, okay, well, it's on the laptop. Anyway, Robert says that the world looks different from whichever perspective you're on. If you're on the left side, the world looks different on the right. If you're on the right side, it looks very different on the left. And being that he lived in both worlds, he was able to get a better understanding of how they were different. Mm-hmm. And he says that one quadrant, because we all are different, everybody's different, one quadrant is not better or more important than the other. He says that in every community, there needs to be people in all four quadrants for the community to be healthy. There needs to be one of those quadrants, the four quadrants.
The employer.
Yeah, an employee.
The self-employed. And then there's the investor.
And the business owner.
And the business owner.
Yeah, so on the left we have the employee and self-employed, and on the right we have the business owner and the investor.
He also said that all of the quadrants, there's no quadrant better than the other. They all have their disadvantages and advantages.
Each have their strengths and weaknesses. Robert said that someone who just finished high school, just got out of high school, they're excited and happy just to have a job. And they're content, they're happy just working a day-to-day job, chasing that money. But then after like a couple years, it's like, wait a second. They start reevaluating, and that's where age and experience helps someone to determine, okay, I am not satisfied, I want more, and so they may start pursuing their dreams or other dreams. Let me see if I can put it the exact way he put it. He says, changes in age and experience often cause a person to search for new adventures of growth, new challenges, financial reward, and personal happiness. So Roland and I were thinking about that. I said, well, whereabouts are we in this process? We're not just out of high school or college. We've been in the workforce for some years. And so we were both teachers, but no longer does that satisfy. At least I'm not totally fulfilled, totally fulfilled teaching. I because of the things that were being pushed on us, if I would say that, it was no longer fulfilling and satisfying for me. I felt there was so much more within me that needed to come out, not only for me or for myself or for my family, but a way where I can be of an impact to other people, And so that's why I felt, yes, I could have continued. We both could have continued working in the classroom and teaching, but at least I know I was not being fulfilled, and I wanted to do something different. So I feel that I connected in that way where I wanted to change from employee and business owner, no, not business owner, self-employed, to the business owner and the investor. So Robert said cash flow was written mainly for homelessness. It's written about homelessness, but not homelessness like you would normally think. It's homelessness in terms of help us readers to find a home in the quadrant that will best work for us. And of course there are 4, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So that's what we came up with today as we were reading. And I just wanted to remind you about the class that we're taking. This is our second time through the class. And I found that every time we come through the class, we're learning so much more. We're learning so much more. And there's nothing wrong with empowering yourself, educating yourself, developing the mind, your greatest asset, which is your mind. So was there anything else that I forgot?
No, that's pretty there, comprehensive.
Okay, so let me know in the comments below if you would like to be part of this class, because time is running up. We only have, I think, another week or so for you to get yourself registered, to get set up so that you can be in control of your finances and you let money work hard for you instead of you chasing a dollar. We thank you for joining us today, and we will come to you again tomorrow. Hopefully we will be in the Maryland area, and we'll tune in from there. Hopefully we're not caught in traffic on the road. Thank you again. If you catch the replay, remember, tell me where you're tuning in from, and share this video out if there's anything that may have resonated with you. Thank you again, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Quadrant.
That's right. Bye now.